That's his old lady and his baby's mama right there. That the Spanish clowns text him and seeing if he can get a hit on me. Now he went through Ghost and Tombstone and the rest of the low class specialists that's up underneath me here. Because the Spanish and the white supremacist mafia tried to put a hit on me. But that's his old lady right there, his baby's mama. See, she talking to him right now. Say that ain't, we know y'all want to get his black ass, but there ain't no way that y'all can get his black ass. Because he's the last in the head of our mama. Now, that's what she was telling them, low class, over there. Is who she was talking to. Them that stay right over there. And that's the second division and the second interest. The second division and the second interest. And the first, but the second division of apartments. But that's what my auntie and them down here thinks that they can put a hit on the bigwig like they killed the bigwig kids and stole this money. They got all their kids down here putting hits on me. And this is something that I have never broken a code and rule, but they breaks every one every day, and they breaking one right now. But I'm surprised. This is the thing, Dale. I'm surprised that the families can't see through muddy water. They sitting here breaking the code and rule because the code and rule is the bigwig is allowed to marry in any family with honor. Now, how is they breaking the code and rule with discrimination and democracy right in the heart of Crip Nation, and Crip Nation don't have no fucking honor? And none of my auntie, and it's all my auntie and them kids. This is something that I don't understand. How is they getting away with doing this? I mean, they're breaking the codes and rules and discriminating right in Crip Nation hard, and all Crip Nation doing is kissing their rukas and got the highest bigwig over all the families that brought them all the way up to the top. And they stole over $78,068,000. Like I was telling President Trump, the only thing that's keeping the families going is that $1 billion operation a day that I'm getting nothing out of. And I'm just ahead of it, but all my family is in the white supremacist cartels that's on my grandpa's side of the family. And my white grandmother, grandkids, they sucking all the money in. After they done stole my inheritance and stole my identity and used the Crips and Kim, my dead baby's mama, to take in, steal my identity, and the cartels told her they thought it would be a typical joke. But they forced her to go over there and act like she was married to her uncle while she was having sex with him and Gator. That's Jimmy and James, that is. Two cops. For Corpus Christi cops. Needless to say, the one that was screwing his daughter, that had this baby for him, why the baby died a crib death. And that's why him and his wife got into it, because she likes to drink, and she was drinking, and he was in there having sex with his daughter. He got two daughters, and one of them had a baby for him. Well, the baby that she had for him had a crib, died. One of them had a baby for him. Well, the baby had a crib death while he was back there screwing her. So his wife left him, and that's when Kim was talking to him on the phone. But she talked to him way before that, though. At the apartments over there, he asked her to come suck his dick Her Uncle Jimmy and James did in Gator. And that's when she went to San Antonio after his wife left him for a while and took her daughters because he was screwing her. And that was his child that had a crib death. So she had her brother and her son. Anyway, the baby died. She left him, and that's when Kim went and left me at 11 daycare. Got Maria to pick her up. Her Uncle Jimmy picked her up from there and took her to San Antonio. And that's when he was having sex with her, him and her Uncle James. And Gator was having sex with her. And Gator had sex with her daughter Caitlin at the age of 16 while she was locked up, taking her out of the prison cell into the computer or the camera room, having sex and having her perform oral sex on him. And now they kids, as they stole, every one of them judges helped steal my money. Miss Dupnick was involved with the hit with my big wig on my Annie. She was riding my big wig in the truck when they called me on Kim's phone and asked me to do a hit. Then I refused them. Then they called again after Kim came back from Florida. And she didn't want to go back up there again. They called and said, well, can she come babysit at 3 boys at my house? And this was Miss Dupnick and my bigwig, which is my uncle, my auntie's husband, that died, that his son took him out for something that he did. I'm not going to say what it was. But the same one that had sex with Kim and Miss Dupnick with TX. So TX was study calling Kim afterwards. He called her at the HEB on Leopard when we was picking up medication, telling her when is she coming back. He missed her. They had fun. Yeah, off of my money. Him, Miss Dupnick, my bigwig, and Kim. And then Kim, they was having sex. Miss Dupnick's husband was knocked out on hydrocodones in a room in the bed to sleep when TX was having an affair with Miss Dupnick and Kim was having an affair with my bigwig. Then they switched and Miss Dupnick was sleeping with my bigwig and TX was sleeping with Kim. This I know for a fact. And TX bigwig fell in love with Kim like my bigwig was supposed to be in love with Kim. This I heard out of his mouth. Because we was talking right there and Angel Girl was asking my bigwig. And since he couldn't get to Kim, he was going to try to get Angel Girl and rape her. And since when he couldn't get Angel Girl and rape her, he tried to set her up for death. Like the hit went out on Kim through him, through the Bloods from Washington, and through the Bloods families. I'm the one who got that pulled by going to war. And then it went through. My auntie had a hit on her because of her son in San Antonio. And for sleeping with. That's 2 bigwigs. And for sleeping with their father. Kim slept with both of them. Her husband and his son. NTX. NRU. And the bigwig from Mexico. The main cartel she slept with from Mexico. And them the ones that wanted to kill her. And I should have let him because she broke the codes and rules, but I didn't because she was pregnant with my kids. And she was pregnant with my kids, for as I knew when they ordered her to Victoria. And that's when I had asked my auntie over Facebook before they got it cut off. I asked her if I had done anything wrong to her. Would she please forgive me? Her reply was that for her family to forgive Kim through me, she married because she was with my kids. My auntie forgave her through me, long as it was a marriage and them kids was born. Now there ain't no marriage and there ain't no kids being born, so my family has the right to have that green light back on them as an honorable thing to their mother. They have every right. Kim telling them and Angel Girl sleeping with her son Noonie, when Noonie and her both was ordered not to do that, but Noonie raped her. I know because I heard the whole thing. And every time I got up to go stop it, he pulled away. And then he had her to go inside the house, open my house up, and have sex with her in my bed. Not just the bed, the bathroom, the other room, because there was shit all over the tub where he screwed her in the butt. And in my bed, and made her lay down and take it. And they thought that was me hitting Kim, and it wasn't. Well, that's the truth about all that. That's the truth about all that.